Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Conte. Davids. And a header! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Played back in. Ribery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a key interception. And he can clear it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Davids stood his ground strongly. Conte. Now it's Romario. Messi. There's the shot! And here's the chance to counter. Davids. Good to pay. Seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Romario. And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good to pay, have reclaimed it. Sane. Walker spots it and intercepts. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Pass somewhat off target. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Zaire Emery. Davids, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's well spotted. Romario. Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Romario. Koundé gets across to intercept that. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Deftly away. Some resolute defending there. Kimmich. Oh, super find. It's in! Galatasaray are back in business.
Galatasaray clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that has not gone well. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Romario. Now it's Ribery. Ribery was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Can he put it away? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. Mbappe
has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Messi.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Sané. Mbappe. Kimmich. Romario. A true great in every sense of the word. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Koundé. Now it's Romario.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's fabulous. Adams with the clearance. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Tickets at hand, as it's time to announce today's
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 2, Van Dijk, number 33.
Good to pay, get the ball rolling for the second period.
Coming on the field, number 3.
Galatasaray upping the intensity here,
Number
having lost
14.
possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good
Fernandes.
pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, he's been flattened there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kimmich. And it's Conte. Oh, what Colomwani! Great effort, but no way through. Conte. Ribéry. Koundé cuts out the pass. Messi. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bellingham. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. Great chance! And he comes up trumps again. Galatasaray with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Ribéry. Messi. Romario. Kimmich. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Hernandez. Ribéry. Messi.
The attendance for this match.
Galatasaray do have a chance to counter here. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Romario. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Quickly taken. Hernandez. Colomwani powering forward here. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend.
He rises! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kimmich. And no, that was never going to make it. Just about up to 75 minutes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pinches it off him. And he thumps it clear. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Quality ball. That's been cut out, well played. He's got space in the area and the shot! And he's managed to get rid.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 21, Sane. Number 4,
Kimmich.
Messi.
Has a look and has a go.
Bellingham.
Gave it a go, but
Coming on the
off
field.
target.
Number
Well, at least he's not short on
Vinicius
confidence.
Junior.
Trying from that sort of distance,
Number
why not?
18, Mohamed Salah. Number 8, Pedri.
Bruno
Substitution.
Fernandes. He'll try from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Colomwani! Goal! Galatasaray! And they've got their lead back.
Gustepe really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Galatasaray take the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Bruno Fernandes gets over and intercepts. Nuno Mendes. Koundé. Kimmich. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nuno Mendes.
4 added minutes
Bruno
has been indicated.
Fernandes. Kyle Walker.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Neymar. He's got away. Now it's Romario. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, there's the clearance. That's that, the end. Good to pay, illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen, so... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Romario. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Ribery. Romario. He can run onto that. Pinches it off him. Koulibaly. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And he welcomes it in. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he finish? It's there! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a little off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ruben Dias proves too strong. And it's Romario. That's headed upfield. It's a pretty loose pass. Hernandez. Decent progress down the left. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And one more try! He's missed, but not by that far. Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, and he's through the middle. So what can they make of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Cuadrado. Cuadrado had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Conte, one of the standout performers at this moment in time. Good spot, he's seen the run. And they've got a throw. Davids. Good to pay, have it back, and can go again. Van Dijk. Now Ruben Dias. Conte. Kimmich. To Walker. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Walker, and that's another throw. And it's Conte. Hernandez, Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. And again they run up against stubborn defending.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Mbappe. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Conte. Davids. Hernandez. And he welcomes it in. Could be danger here. It's a mighty effort! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Romario. Davids. De Bruyne. Distributed tidily. And it's Cuadrado. And that could set him on his way. Davids. Romario. Davids providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's nice. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Goods to pay, come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Goods to pay, carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, good-looking ball. Kimmich. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Gustepe have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, important interception.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ribery is offering a wry smile there.
Goods to pay with the corner. They're first. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Milan. He's tried one! And that has put paid to that. And he's intervened well there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Ribery. Now it's Romario. Ribery. Has a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. Now it's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Conte. Great ball if he can get there. Torreira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ribery. Hernandez. Messi. Davids. Goods to pay, finding their passes.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
De Bruyne. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Messi finds himself offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 37.
there's going to be another change here. Menu running with the ball. Now it's Messi. Davids. He's picked his way through. He's free, he has got space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hernandez. He is through here. And a shot! Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Giuseppe just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Giuseppe can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's had it taken off him. Giuseppe, moments now away from seeing this one out. Koulibaly. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And he's taking no chances there. Now that's well seen too. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. That is a great pick out. And he's one-on-one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looking for the run. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Romario voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Giuseppe do look a team on a mission. They seek today to confirm promotion, preferably in style, but as a bare minimum, by way of the all-important point they still require. It is undoubtedly the biggest game for many in the crowd, and indeed for most on the field of play. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Giuseppe come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Foot in. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Ribery. Good to pay, finding their passes. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Costa Curta. And no, that was never going to make it. Decent progress down the left. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Messi! Opts to play it back. Kimmich. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Romario. Fiddles it through. He's through here. Drogba. Kante gets across to intercept that. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Ribery. Now it's Messi. Zaire Emery gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Romario. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Quality ball. Maradona. Kimmich. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Pass somewhat off target. 30 minutes gone. That has been cut short. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Conte. Drogba. And claimed it back swiftly. Costa Curta. In towards the middle. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich. Conte. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Terrific header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Davids. Costa Curta. And he's had it nicked away. Hernandez. Ribery. Hernandez. Good read, needed to be. Kyle Walker. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively. as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Gustepe are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time.
Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Romario is offering a right smile there.
Gustepe with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Conte, here's the name on everyone's lips just now. Zaire Emery.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Gustepe clearly didn't help themselves by
And Romario! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Gustepe penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Ribery.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Davids. And he's picked out the run. That's Maradona. He is through here. And that's great chance! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he was quick to react. Now it's Drogba. Conte. Well, what about it? Gustepe certainly weren't expecting this. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. That is ended up in no man's land. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Can he latch on to this? Drogba.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Ribery. Davids. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Davids. Drogba. And that's been won straight back. Hernandez. Ribery, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Neymar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 33 viene sostituito con il numero 11.
Bellingham.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's a pretty loose pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kyle Walker. Hernandez makes the interception. He welcomes it in. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Danger averted for now. Well timed, excellent interception. Davids threads one in. Oh, this is a great position. And the finish! Hernandez. And the referee brings it to a close. Goods to pay, clinch promotion. The draw enough to get them what they wanted. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, what can I say, Peter? This has got to be one of the best days of their careers.
Goods to pay, can dream again. The stands here,
Hello,
definitely a
everybody,
place
and
for
welcome
the
to today's
hopeful,
match.
and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And we're underway. In with the challenge. Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, super find. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Gustepe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kick.
Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he was quick to react. Davids. And it's Romario. He's in space and looking for options. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos. Conte, one of these standout performers at this moment in time. Romario, he's had a shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Gustepe clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Goods to pay are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Romario. Conte. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That pass isn't the best. And it's Romario. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Messi. It's a goal kick. Pinches it off him. Davids. Now it's Romario. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Ribery. Davids looking to get on the end of this. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ruben Dias gets across and deals with it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Interesting ball. That is a great pick out. Gavi. Well, that has not gone well. Romario is flagged offside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's through here. Upamecano makes the interception. Vinicius Junior! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Göztepe are looking to go forward now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ribery. Davids, now it's Romario.
Göztepe have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Fernando Torres.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goalkeeper's ball. Fernando Torres tries a shot! He has done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. That's been cut out, well played. Ribery. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. Van Dijk. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Messi. Davids. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kante calmly anticipates. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ribery. Fiddles it through. Oh, great play! Oh, he's been flattened there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's shifting through the gears here. Kimmich for Ribery. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Ribéry, up he goes! In he goes again! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Davids simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
And it's Conte. Oh, good ball. Davids touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it... And the finish! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. Well, he's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, what a ball! Kimmich. Davids. Now it's Romario. Messi. Davids. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Ribéry. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Gustepe showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Ribéry. Coming on the field is
Kimmich.
number 16.
Nicely
Davids.
weighted ball. Van Dijk getting this one clear. That looks a good ball through. Kimmich. Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Kante cuts it out. Zaire Emery. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Neymar. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Gustepe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bastoni cuts out the pass. That's really well cleared. Looking for the runner. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Not the most accurate pass.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. Davids. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always like...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Threads one in. Now it's Batistuta. He's through and all alone! Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Gustepe are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Messi. Ribery. Now it's Romario. And here's Romario.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Thuram deals with that comfortably. Messi. Oh, he's got the shot away! Vinicius Junior. Deco. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And here's from Mario. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's bustling. Eto'o! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
That looks a decent ball. Kyle Walker. Kimmich. Good to pay, finding their passes. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Ribery. Now Davids. Deco. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cafu looking to hit the byline here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Has a look and has a go. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's been caught. He's had a shot. And it's in. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Giuseppe really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Ribery. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Vinicius Junior. That's a shade optimistic. Davids. Messi. Time and again they are repelled. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the shot! And more and more and more. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Has a shot! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And Batistuta! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems...
He's had a hit! It's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Good to pay, grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Ribery. Messi. Walker. And he's managed to get free. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. Walker. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. Adams gets across to intercept that. Ribery. Davids. He's played him through. He's found some space. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And he was alert to it. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM
That gets
station.
things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Eto'o! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Romario. And it's Ribery. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He gets big! He's got a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Davids demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Good to pay, give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And he cuts out the supply. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hits one! And yet another chance goes to waste.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. Thuram makes the interception. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Donnarumma is there to clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi. Rui Costa providing an outlet on that flank. Davids with 2 goals already to his name. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Rui Costa. Oh, that's a key interception. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. Davids. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. It's run loose here. Oh, he's getting hounded, really. Can he finish? In he goes again. Goal! And surely that settles it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
It's Eto'o! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's intervened well there. Ribery. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer. That is good alertness. Kyle Walker. And it's Ribery to Messi. That has not gone well. Rui Costa fiddles it through. Now it's Batistuta. Decent hit! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Ribery. Number 5,
Neymar.
Ruben Diaz. Coming on the
Gently
field.
done. He won't be happy with that one.
Fermin. Number 4, Hikayo Tomori. Substitution.
Changes him with that pass. Fermin. Chance!
4 added minutes has
Into
been
a
indicated.
minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Eto'o. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tomori. Conte. And it's Messi. Deco. And time is up. Götze suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Bye.